Hello beautifuls of the feed, it's me Benji. I'm going to be doing your daily reading for you today. I'm going to be starting off with some of these oracle cards, Celestial Whispers, and let's just dive straight in. We have Divine Feminine, we have Captive, we have 11. If you hear a bunch of noise, I don't know where it's coming from. I've been trying to figure out where the banging and like the loud bang noises and stuff are coming from. Maybe there's some construction, but yeah, if you hear it, my apologies. Alrighty, so we have the Divine Feminine coming out. Divine Feminine is giving the sense of nurturing, intuition, and creation. There we go, so I'll show it properly. We have the Divine Feminine flows like a cosmic womb, birthing galaxies and dreams alike. She is the keeper of sacred wisdom, the force of creation woven through all existence. In her embrace, intuition deepens and life unfolds with grace. This energy nurtures not by holding back, but by empowering all that is ready to bloom. Affirmation. I embody the sacred flow of creation. Through intuition and nurturing, I bring life to my visions. It's a beautiful card. So this is most likely going to be for a Divine Feminine or embracing the Divine Feminine. So whether you're a man or a woman, you can be Divine Feminine, you can embrace it, so you can claim this. So feel free, any of you, to claim this. It's a 111 just then, as I said that too. We have Captive. So we have one of these cards coming out, the more oppressive cards. This is distraction, boundaries, and self-limitation. Caught in a web of distraction, you may feel bound, your energy diverted from your true path. The walls of self-limitation rise, confining your potential and keeping you from the freedom that awaits. Yet the key to release lies within, the power to redefine your boundaries and break free from the illusions of restraint. It is in recognizing these patterns that you begin to unravel the chains of limitation. I release the distractions and limitations that bind me. I reclaim my power and redefine my boundaries. It's a beautiful one. I have to say that I have done that today. I definitely put in some effort today to redefine my boundaries with some people and some situations. And I understand that it's all just a distraction to stop me from doing what I'm doing, from going out, from like enjoying myself, from living life. So yeah, it's almost like giving that sense of like, if you feel captive, like you're divinely protected, okay? Like you are in this place where I do believe that divine intervention takes place when anything comes towards you that's negative. 222 just came up. God will protect you. Divine intervention will take place, and these people will not prosper to harm you. Okay, whatever is going on here, they're not going to be allowed to do these things. Okay, we have 11, enlightenment, spiritual awakening. So the number 11 vibrates with the energy of higher consciousness, which is interesting, and a gateway between the seen and the unseen. It's the signal of spiritual awakening, a moment when the veils of illusion are lifted and truth is revealed in its purest form. Okay, as you step through this portal, your soul ascends, touching the divine and experiencing boundless light of enlightenment. There's an affirmation for you, and as I embrace the spiritual awakening within, I align with the divine flow of enlightenment and truth. So we're going to just go with those 3 cards today for like the basis of this reading, and we'll get a couple of like the channeling cards first. And I have Dream to Gaia sitting here, and I also have like a normal tarot deck. So let's just see what comes out here. We have Illume. Darkness only exists where light has not been revealed. Become the revelation. Purify. Release what no longer aligns. Let the waters cleanse you. So what I'm getting from this is that there are some situations in life where people think they got to let go of them. But there are some situations you want to fight, with all your might, like all of your power. Purify is essentially letting go of the things that no longer serve you. So this would be a sense of like, maybe old relationships, patterns, like this and that kind of stuff. But basically you can let go of these things, but then you can still fight your battle. It's like you're ultimately getting to a space of groundedness and clarity, and you're not allowing anybody to come and cloud your situation or your judgment or just anything, like anyone that's trying to stop you from doing what you're doing, because this is your soul's path, your soul's journey. I feel like there is a lot of things that are coming in at the moment for people to try to stop them on their path. So it's definitely coming through with that. We have Oracle coming out. The answers you seek have always been within. Dare to remember. And we have Mountain. Stand tall. Your resilience is your power. Okay, so don't have any fear. Be like a moving mountain. These people cannot move you, or whatever situation you're going through right now. So I feel like there's some sort of situation for you, whether it's different for everybody. You know, it's just giving me the sense of there's some sort of situation for chosen ones right now, and you know, stand tall. Your resilience, your undeniable lack of fear that you seem to be maybe like having energies coming in to try to create for you or whatever situation it is. Yeah, so you're a mountain. I love that. And we have reverberate. So every word, every thought, every action echoes into eternity. What will you send forth? So it's giving me the sense of like, what are you going to send forth into the universe to create and co-create with the universe? Because if you're here on this channel, then you are an alchemist. You are some sort of high-level spiritual being on the earthly plane, and you have the access to like the scribe of God. Ultimately, you have access to Metatron specifically, and a bunch of divine beings and just ancestors and like everything like that. You're on the side of the light. So what are you going to reverberate into the world? Are you going to minimize what's actually happening, or are you going to be authentically truthful, and are you going to send forth the truth so things can change? That's kind of what I'm getting from this one. It's really like the echoes into eternity. Like this will rewrite history or something, you know, like if you sit idle by and just go with the status quo, then nothing will change. But if you really move like a mountain, right? You move like that mountain and you reverberate, then basically whatever you're sending forth is going to make a ripple effect through the universe. And it's about having no fear, because you are also divinely guided and also divinely protected. We also have another one, stone. Strength is within you, remain steady in your purpose. So this reading here for chosen ones, this is basically trying to get you to stop swaying off your path and stop getting distracted by certain things that are coming in. So it's very interesting. There is a situation this morning for me that I could relate this to. Maybe it was my landlords, Kainga Ora. I can say that they're a public, they're the government at the end of the day. But they like rung me this morning and said I was randomly selected for like some sort of maintenance audit. And I was just like, I moved in here 2 weeks ago and you guys told me that my house was built within the last year. And then anyway, there's like, it's just like one of those things. I feel like these people are reverberating really bad things into the universe and the truth are coming out. So in my sense, like, I'm okay with the authentic truth. Like, what are they going to do? Like, sue me? They would have to prove that they didn't do these things, which I can prove they did. So anyway, strength is within you, okay? So don't be fearful of these things. They will try to do things to you, like whatever situation you're in. For me, it's, institutional. So it could be for you, maybe institutional, it could be a partner, it could be work, it could be anything. So it really just gives that sense of like, you have the strength to do this and you are so divinely protected. And we also have reflect. So the surface mirrors the soul. What do you see? So if you're like getting upset from these things and you're overreacting or spending too much time on like a phone call or something, within reason, right? Like you can basically get to a place where you can reflect. If you are reflecting something from the surface that isn't necessarily resonating with your character, then maybe take some time before you do whatever you want to do and think about it and really get grounded. So it's basically like whatever is reflected on the outside, if you're very calm and you're doing the things that you need to do in a calm manner, then it seems like this is reflecting your inner self. And like staying steady in your purpose, being grounded, and basically looking at the outside. If you find that the outside is rigid, then the inside's probably a little bit rigid, so maybe there's some change that needs to happen. Right, let's get one more. We have Aether. The unseen forces are at play. That's kind of telling, right? The unseen forces are at play. This is light or dark, okay? There are light and dark forces at play here. And it says connect to the infinite etheric flow. So this one's basically giving that sense of like connecting to the flow of life and really recognizing what things are. You can discern between light and dark, and I really feel like there is a sense of so much light surrounding you. There is darkness coming for you, but you're surrounded by light and you're so protected. I just want to say, Metatron's saying, it's going to be okay, my child. I'm getting that in my head. That's some words that are coming through, and it honestly makes me feel so warm and loved, because sometimes us chosen ones, we get to places where we're just like, in a place of like feeling like nothing is ever going to work out properly. So I hope that can help, that message. Thank you, Metatron, for that. There was a very deep voice in my head that said that. And that's normally how Metatron comes through. It's a very deep voice, like very deep and growly. But it's not growly, it's like deep and husky. That's a husky deep voice. Alrighty, let's get a quantum card going. Oh, two birdies together out there. That's so beautiful. Wonder what that means. They just landed on the grass. That's so cute. Oh my god, it's like the tower card. I just got a sign from the universe. They both landed there and then one flew away and one stayed and ate the apple that I threw on the lawn. Oh, it's like the tower. Anyway, that's kind of what I got from that. Is there like a tower moment happening right now? I know. I'm going to look that up after. You can look that up too if you want. No, I'll look it up right now. It's literally open. I can do it. Two birds. Two birds landed on lawn. One flew away and the other ate the apple. It's literally an apple too, so it's like interesting. It's like a red apple that I had and it wasn't very nice and I threw it out. Like I had one bite and I threw it out there. So the bird flew away from it too, so I feel like there was something wrong with this apple. It was a weird little apple in the bottom of like this thing that I, like a box of apples I got, and it was different than all the rest. I don't know how that works, but okay, signs. Let's just do that really quickly. And we got a quantum card. So it's Law of Light. This card hasn't really come out very often, but we have when birds appear in your life, especially in a specific way, they can hold meaningful symbolism. The two birds landing on your lawn could represent a message or a sign of balance and partnership, perhaps something that involves a connection or a choice between two paths. The fact that one flew away could signify that a particular opportunity or connection is passing, while the other staying near the apple signs might hold a deeper meaning. In many spiritual traditions, apples represents knowledge, wisdom, and abundance. This could indicate a message about a lesson or opportunity for growth that is waiting for you, something you are meant to learn or embrace. It may also be worth reflecting on the feeling or intuition that you had in the moment. I felt like it was like where is it? We're doing this, some like real deep kind of knowledge here. Where is the tower in this deck? Because the tower in this deck is literally what I just saw. So that's kind of what I thought when I saw it. So yeah, very interesting indeed. What do you think it means? Yeah, this one has lots of birds in it, right? Like the Judgment has the bird flying up, and yeah, very, very interesting that I used this deck and it has specifically those birds and I remembered it. Where is the tower? There it is. Yeah, literally. Look. Two birds on that thing and one's flying away. Okay, so whatever that was, I got that from it, and I got like wisdom. It's to do with wisdom and knowledge or hidden secrets or something. We have Law of Light, gaining mastery over the illusionary nature of physical reality. That's okay. So that's kind of coming to fruition here. You're getting really good at it. You're basically coming into a place of like really coming into your own, and you know your gifts are developing super good. So whoever's seeing this today, your gifts are like on another level. I don't know. I felt like I needed to take this one. Okay, we have Sacred Fire of the Core Sign, holding the eternal flame of divine wisdom and creation. I feel like this is self-explanatory. This is really beautiful. Basically, the eternal flame is like spirit. You're holding spirit, you know, within you. And I think that's bringing the divine wisdom and creation for you. So that's why these synchronicities and signs are happening. That's why you're protected. Like, it seems like maybe when you go out, or like maybe if you're a little bit worried to go for a walk or something, you get a sign and it tells you it's absolutely fine to go do it. Just do it. You know, take a risk, that kind of thing, because you are divinely protected. You know, it seems like there is some sort of divine intervention that is trying to come through for you whenever there is some sort of negativity moving towards you. It seems like divine intervention takes place, okay? And I think that's really beautiful. God's really, really backing you up here. We do have the great harmonic shift, moving to the next octave of universal consciousness. So that's kind of beautiful, actually. I feel like you're moving away from the reality that most people live in, and you're you know, you're now perceiving something that no one else can see. Like, a lot of people can see it, but obviously people that come to this channel should be able to see it. Like, divine timing, this message is for whoever needs it when they need it, okay? So if you see this at any point from now, from when I post it, it probably most likely will be for you, these messages. So we have collective overmind tapping into the thought stream of the universe where all knowledge is accessible. So this is definitely a collective reading on like quantum level. So I think that's really beautiful that's kind of coming out. So divine timing, we've got a lot of stuff at play here. I am going to dive into some tarot cards and let's do a tarot reading. I'm not going to grab too many tarot cards. Let's just do one for the next 24 hours, please. From when you see this, okay? So whenever you see this, this is for the next 24 hours for you. Divine timing is at play here. Alright, so we have the Ace of Wands coming out. I feel like you're being given an opportunity by the universe to really, you know, step up. And I can't even make it up. You're being like given this opportunity to fight a battle. You know, it's almost like waging war against like the darkness or the evil. A lot of people have been telling me lately to not do this. They're like, you're not supposed to be part of the darkness. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. Don't do this. Maybe it's better if you don't do anything. So I understand, I'm not criticizing anyone for saying that, but like that mentality is lack. It's such a lack mentality. 1616. This is giving me the sense of like right now this reading is going to help you understand that God, the universe, is asking you to step up and be a warrior. Be the warrior of God. You know, be the child of God. You know, a chosen one? We're not just light workers. Chosen ones are here to fight God's battle in the physical. So, here's the tower moment. Everything crumbling down. Move away from things that no longer serve you. That's kind of what I'm getting from that the two birds there and looking at that kind of tower in the other deck. It really just shows like maybe one of those birds knew that that apple wasn't good, but the other one couldn't discern it. So that other bird flew away and moved away from things that no longer served it. Whereas this one here stayed here, and like I don't know, like what's wrong with that apple? Because I didn't want to eat it. That bird is still eating it. I really feel bad. I just like I hope that's not actually what's happening, but that's kind of what I'm getting from that situation is that, you know, one bird had the intuition and one bird didn't. One bird flew away because it knew that it shouldn't eat it. One bird didn't. Alright, we got some cards that fell out here, and we have the Three of Swords. So there is a lot of pain here. So this tower moment might cause a lot of anguish or pain inside of you, which is really interesting because this is an illusion of limitation for you. So whatever pain is being caused here, whatever fear or whatever, you know, thoughts or feelings are surfacing at this point in this reading, this is very interesting. It's very initiation, you know. I'm basically calling out all the chosen ones, all the light workers, all of the people that aren't on their path right now, okay? If you're not serving for the highest good of all, you're not currently on your path and you're teetering from it and you're trying to trick people and put them in the same place as you. So ultimately, like, I feel like if you're a chosen one, you're a light worker, you're a part of this group of people, then if you're making like those typical love readings or like this and that, I understand it's all part of it. Like, we all have our own purpose, but if you're a chosen one light worker, then you need to be doing the right thing. That's all I need to say. I don't need to tell you what to do, but you know, you just need to be doing the right thing for you. You know, if you're a healer, then you need to be doing healing and you need to not be teetering from that path. If you're you know, if you're supposed to be exposing hard truth, then, you know, don't be afraid of that. Just keep going because you are divinely protected. Yeah, you know what I mean, and the list goes on. So basically, don't feel fear because that fear is going to stop you from moving forward, progressing. Ooh, ring. Hello. Alright, so I've had a lot of downloads and upgrades and messages in the last couple of days, and I had a very high-pitched ring in my left ear yesterday, the first time ever. I've got a few interpretations of it, but what I'm getting from it is that I got like a full-on new gift. I got a new gift last night. Like, I got an upgrade, like a full-on new upgrade, and that's kind of what I'm getting from it, is that I figured something out, or I like leveled up in the spiritual world. You know, I actually leveled up, and I feel like I got the actual message. And today, I don't feel any fear. I don't feel any of these feelings anymore. Like, I don't even feel like raising my voice at these people anymore. I feel like I'm in this very beautiful and endurance kind of resilient place. I feel, you know, I feel good. So I'm hoping that other people are experiencing this at the moment too. But like, if this is not happening for you right now, then I feel like this is a sign for like whatever's happening here. You really need to get off this like deeded path, and even though the truth might cause you pain, that's kind of what I'm getting from it, right? The truth may cause you pain, but you really need to understand that this pain is all part of your moving forward in the journey and helping with this war that's been battled out right now in the world between like the two realms. It's basically the spiritual war has been battling it out, and now it's time for the physical realm to really step up. 2020 is what I just saw. Ace of Swords, okay? Mental clarity. There's a sense of like you've been given the sword. You've been given a wand. You've been given a sword. So you've been given a wand. Move quickly. You've been given a sword. The universe is asking you to step up and really be in that place of mental clarity, and moving quickly with it. Breaking through illusions, literally smashing through them, okay? And then we have the Death card. So the Death card here is giving that sense of rejuvenation. So when you come back into this place of being in nature, I feel, nature or with Gaia, with God, the frequency of love, you're going to create a space where you can gain the mastery of the illusionary nature of the physical reality. That's a card that came up before. I really feel like that's what's kind of coming here. There is this like energy here. Maybe this is a distraction. I feel like that card's very distracting for me because it normally means someone's moving in slowly or very, you know, they're trying to move in towards you, but it's like almost like being blocked, or there is some sort of person that wants to come in, but it's very slow and they don't know. They just don't know. Okay, it's the devil. Yeah, it's definitely oppression coming in for you. So if you get any of these moments here, chosen one, where you feel like there is a lover coming in, or if there's someone that's coming in and they're going to be so sweet and genuine, just please remember that this is oppressive for you on your journey. This is a distraction. Don't get distracted by relationships. Don't get distracted by anything. The chosen one journey is ultimately a journey of being in solitude, and it's really it does ask you to cut out everything that no longer serves you. So, you know, like if you're kids, they serve you, right? Like they're your kids. So like there are limits and things. So you got to discern for yourself what no longer serves you. Okay, so if you still do drugs, or you still drink alcohol, or you still go out sometimes and party, I just feel like those things are a distraction to deter you from your path, because you know that's what it is. Sex, you know, like obsession over relationships or someone loving you. There's just a lot going on here. You really got to move away from all of that stuff. And it could be friendships that, you know, you tell them like, oh, I'm going to do this. And they're like, why would you do that? You know, like someone that literally says that to you doesn't serve you anymore, because they're basically casting like the evil eye on you, or they're just being like envious or jealous, or they're just like trying to stop you from shining. So yeah, we have that. The devil card's really coming through here. And then we have the Page of Cups. So you're going to get a message of love, or a happy surprise. There is something here. So it's interesting. I really feel that you're going to get a gift. Hierophant. Okay. Wow. So I don't know. What I'm getting from this is there is a distraction and it's very oppressive, but there seems to be some sort of, you know, happy surprise or gift, or there is something here with the Page of Cups, right? Like it's almost like, it's very like wavy, like going with the flow. It's a very like fun, kind of loving character, but they're also going to offer you some sort of gift. And it seems like the sun is shining, and the Hierophant would show that this has got to do with like some sort of institution. You can figure out what institution it is for you, what kind of authority figure. It could be, you know, like a older person that just has more power, just someone that has like a lot of money or knowledge. So we do have that. We have the sense of feeling bound, like whatever is coming in isn't worth it, or isn't enough or something. So whatever this distraction is coming in, it seems like it is a distraction, and it's to stop, it's to ultimately like to deter your progress or something here. So I know I said I was only going to pull like 5 cards, but you know, I can't help it. So essentially what I'm getting from this is that there is some sort of like happy surprise. I don't know what that surprise could be. It's like a, you know, the cup with the fish in it. So it seems like there is some sort of offer or some sort of message of loving gesture. And it is like the sun, it's going to be like the sun But like having the devil, then the happy surprise, then the sun, it's just like going from like how it is, it almost just gives me like this sense of like there is an illusion here because we have the moon directly above and there is a lot of pain and there's like a tower moment. So it's ultimately giving me like there's something crumbling behind the scenes, like some sort of situation. Um, I feel like whatever is going on here is like there's a lot of looking into the past. This has got something to do with the past. You know, like kind of being a little bit protective of this situation. I feel like this is a warning. I almost get that like this card's giving me a warning for this. So this love, this happy surprise that comes in, whatever offer comes in, I really don't think it is legit or like the right thing. Um, it just gives me that sense. It does give me that sense a little bit. So I guess we'll just see how it goes and like whatever is coming through and whatever like happens. You know, obviously I read tarot every day, so we'll just see how it goes. 5, 6, 7. We have the 7 of Chariot. The 7 of Chariot. Why did I say the 7 of Chariot? Number 7 must be really important right now. 7. Because it has 7 at the top. It's number 7 in the major arcana. Okay. The Chariot. So this is like duality. I feel like you're in a place, like you're in the Chariot, like you're heading towards something. You're moving towards something. And I feel like this situation here is going to try to throw you off. Okay, like this is going to try to deter your progress and where you're moving forward to. And I feel like it's almost like gives me the sense of like you're going to get paid off or something. There's going to be some sort of like offer of like silence in a way. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like you're going to really ponder this. There's like this pondering of this money, right? I feel like you've been working and you're working and like maybe there's a sense of like being offered something here by the devil, this dark energy, this oppressive energy, and it is going to come across like it is more like romantic and poetic, and it's going to be like, oh, what? You know, does give me that. So this seems like there is a test here, and whatever's like happening here is like it's causing a chain reaction. You got to think about it. I don't know if you. There's no really like acceptance here. There's no real acceptance coming out. So we have this. You're gonna rest on it. Like there'll be rest. You know, think about it. Be the Chariot, and then the Queen of Wands comes out. So you have confidence, and you know, it's just giving me like deja vu. Like this has happened before or something. With the King of Swords. Okay. The King of Swords. I think this situation is interesting. We have the Empress, the King of Swords, then the Empress. Like, it's weird. Okay, yeah, old friend. So this situation seems to be someone coming in, and I would say it's the King of Swords here. The King of Swords was coming up quite a lot. So it's someone in a power position, someone that's like got a lot of power from the Hierophant side. So the King of Swords here, it's like someone you've met before, someone you've known before. I believe that you're probably the Queen of Wands, but I feel like this situation is basically like you're going to be very confident tomorrow. Whenever you see this, the next day after, you're going to be very confident. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You're going to wake up very confident after a rest, or even if you have like meditate, you're going to feel very confident. The King of Swords is going to come in because there's something being nurtured here. So there is this creation taking place, but it is also, I don't really know if it's good or bad. It just gives me the sense that some sort of creation is taking place. It's being nurtured. It's almost like something new, but it's old. It's like something new but old, and it like makes no sense. So 6 of Cups really shows that old friend. Okay, it's family. So family. It's got to do with a family member, and this is like 11-11, so it could be a twin flame. But I don't know if it could be a twin flame. It could be a twin flame, right? It could be a soul connection. It's just giving me 11-11. So whatever I've said so far, I'm legit taking that as what it is, because 11-11 is like a perfect sign. It's been manifested. So whatever's happening here is like maybe there's been something manifested. Maybe you did some sort of ritual. Maybe you did something. Maybe you did some transmuting or something, and you've been doing a lot of energy work. And I feel like whatever you're putting in, you're bringing in this situation of celebration, but also it seems like this old person that's coming in as a family member, and they're gonna offer you some sort of gift, and they're gonna be like in this place of like the sun, but they're actually coming from this place, and they're gonna be romantic towards you. So it could be an ex, or it just could be a family member that you know, poetic. I don't know, it's weird, romantic, and it's a family member, but that's what's coming out. So anyway, yeah, so I just really get that there is a sense of like it's all paying off for you, okay? Whatever's coming through, I don't know if it's going to be something that you shouldn't really look into, but I feel like there's a warning here of like really thinking about it. Don't just jump to conclusions or jump into saying yes to something straight away, because I feel like you probably have more grounds to basically like negotiate, or you know, you probably have grounds to say no or to do something more about it, or you know, like I feel like whatever your purpose here is to ultimately get to a place of authentic truth and to emotional fulfillment. So maybe like this could be something that is going to bring some emotional fulfillment for you. I'm not necessarily saying that a family member is going to come back in and you're going to be honky-dory. I'm getting the sense that there is a darkness and light here, okay? Coherently, dark and light are neither nor good or bad, so it's giving you the sense of like they are on this side, they are in the shadow, and I feel like you're in the light, and they are coming from a place of power and control, and I feel like maybe this is something that they've always tried to have over you. Let's just get one more card, please. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this emotional fulfillment comes in, and then there's this beautiful visionary idea, inspired, being able to push forward. You know, you're basically cherishing your dreams in your hands. Your dreams are coming true. You know, so whatever is coming forward here is, it could be some sort of offer to silence you, to stop you from pushing forward. Whether you want to push forward or not, what I got from the other cards in this reading was you don't stop pushing forward because you are a child of God and you don't take bribes from the devil. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So, yeah, you don't take bribes from the darkness to be silent, because nothing ever changes that way. So I think I love this reading. I think this reading is super authentically truthful. You're being hard at work, so don't let your hard work go to waste. All right, we're going to leave it at that. I'll get one card from the Dreams of Gaia, please, to go with this reading, to give us some insights with... let's give us some insights with what's happening here with like this person coming in, the devil, the sun, the Hierophant. You know, like, is there some sort of gift? The Page of Cups, please. Can you give us the right card, please? Just one. Okay, this one wanted to come out. We have the Three of Water. Okay, so the Three of Water here came out. I will get one more just for fun. This one, choice. There's a choice to be made. Okay. This is interesting. Choice. It's like there's a higher realm, there's a middle ground, the apple's on here, and then there's a lower ground. So there's like go to the low energy, stay in the middle, do nothing, and then there's like ascend. You know, it's kind of giving me that. I love that card, actually. Really beautiful. And yeah, you're protected by the Earth Dragon. That's cool. Okay. Alright, this is going to be the last thing I do, so I hope you enjoyed this video. 33 just popped up. 3303. I saw it right after I saw 33. Okay, so 3. Oh my god, and 3 down here as well. 3 and 0. The first card. So this is like the Fool. So this is like taking a leap of faith. Oh, cool. Okay. 3 of Water. 272. I feel like maybe that's like an angel number at this point. Like I never really think of that, but 272, right? 7's coming up. 7, 2, 2, and 7. Oh, okay. 272. I'm gonna look that up. 272. Okay. This is satisfaction, pleasure, joy, hopefulness, anticipation, attachment, expectation, disappointment. So it's really giving that sense of like there is something here that's like really, you got to make a choice about it, and maybe you're going to be a little bit disappointed in the choice you have to make. So angel number 272 is a message from your angels to trust in your intuition and maintain a balanced, harmonious approach to life. It combines the energies of the number 2, which represents balance, partnerships, and the harmony, with the vibrations of the number 7, which relates to spiritual growth, introspection, and divine wisdom. My destiny number is 7. So I think that's really interesting. It says this number suggests that you're on the right path, but you must trust the process and have faith in your abilities. that one. And what else does it say? Your angels are guiding you towards spiritual alignment and personal growth. It is important to stay positive and confident in the face of challenges. This is a reminder to keep balance between your material and spiritual life and rely on your inner wisdom and guide through any decisions or changes that are coming your way. The presence of 272 signals that your angels are supporting you as you move forward with faith and purpose. That's insane. That's literally what this reading is all about. Okay, so we have celebrate your victories. Take satisfaction from your endeavors. Look to the future with anticipation. Your success will continue. A rewarding outcome. An exciting future. Free yourself of unrealistic expectations. Allow the outcome to manifest freely. So it does seem like you don't need to do anything at this point. You don't need to do any magic. You don't need to do anything, okay? I don't even think you got to transmute at this point. Like I feel like, at least for me, I feel pretty light and fluffy today. And, if you've been doing all the spiritual protections and stuff, I feel like these people are weak. They're drained. They have no energy left. Whatever is going on here, it's like I feel like the work you're putting in is draining their energy because they're focused so hard on you to stop you. So it's like that thing, right? Like where, maybe the internet will tell you not to focus on them because it's like giving their energy. But if you're protecting yourself with like a million stones and stuff, like since I got this bracelet, like this, and it's got like all the evil eyes and I know so many things on it, amethyst, so much different tiger's eyes and pink quartz and, like dragonstone. I don't even know if that's real, but like I just see all of this as like a solid protection. A turquoise and just everything. Pretty much everything's on this. So if you're doing all that stuff, then I feel like you don't probably need to do much anymore. You might feel a little bit tired today, so we do have that coming out. Like you just rest, be restful, and it's going to come to you. So what I'm getting from this is maybe this offer is something that is going to come from that side, or there is some sort of outcome, or there's some sort of surprise. Okay, so it might be that, but I'm getting like also if it's to do with money, there is that like sense of free yourself for unrealistic expectations. So I would say just don't think about this part of it because it's the illusionary nature of it. The oppressive nature of this reading is that this devil here and this fulfillment coming in, it seems like it is coming in, but it's like trying to be like oppressive towards you, so you think about it all the time, you like obsess over like what's coming in. So I just say don't focus on this part of the reading from this. So as much as I want to focus on this part of the reading in this reading, I'm starting to get that now. So let's just move on and see what else this says. The Three of Water represents satisfaction and indicates that you have come to a time to rejoice in your life and your success. She stands still and confident with arms raised in victorious celebration. She has invested greatly in her creative endeavors and is well satisfied with her progress and accomplishments so far. She is positive and hopeful that her success will continue, and so she turns to greet the future with anticipation and excitement. Beautiful. This card is a positive affirmation and symbolizes the joyous potential for a rewarding outcome. It also signifies the importance of taking time to appreciate, celebrate, and enjoy yourself along the way. Look back and be proud at what you've accomplished. Okay. Do a little victory dance before turning once more to the future with a heart full of hope and smile upon your lips. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there is a little bit of illusionary nature in this reading today. The devil has come out here to be like trying to oppress you with this and try to make you think about it too much. Okay, I'm glad I picked up on that because I was like, what is this? Like, are you gonna get money? I feel like there's some sort of payout, or there's some sort of gift, there's some sort of like, fulfillment coming from this. And it's not just emotional, it's straight up like your dreams are coming true. Just don't think about it. You've already manifested it. You've already done the work. Allow the outcome to manifest freely. It's actually beautiful. So I don't know, what should we do? Celebrate, do a little victory dance. I don't know, just do whatever, just have a good time. Have a good time. So it's very interesting here. It's like this reading started off like you are off track. You are distracted by something. Maybe you're overthinking, maybe you think things aren't going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. So it really gives me the sense of you're being given this wand, you're being given this clarity, the sword and the crown, like that's you with your holding your crown on your sword, being like, I know the authentic truth and I'll stand in this, and the wand here is like that. So it's ultimately like how you feel, but maybe once we get to this death card, and now that we've done the reading, if you get to this point, you're going to feel completely different about the situation and you might let it go. 3939 is the last thing that I saw in this reading, and obviously you have a choice to make, okay? So at this point, you can choose to be obsessive, you can choose the middle ground, or you can choose to just continue rising in whatever you're doing. So I'm going to choose the high path. So I hope you choose this high path with me, the third option here. It's actually the middle. My bad. You want to choose the middle path. I actually got confused with myself. So there's a bottom path here with the eyes like semi-closed. It's like you're closing the eye again. This path over here is the pathway with no eyes open. So your third eye is closed. You want to take the middle path, okay? Middle ground. Yeah, so that's take the middle path, which is the pathway to success and going with the flow, right? Is beautiful. I saw 3939, so let's just see what that means, and then I'm going to end this. 3939 is a powerful message from your angels signaling that you're being guided towards profound personal transformation and spiritual growth. So very similar. The number 3 appearing twice amplifies the influence, representing creativity, communication, and self-expression. It encourages you to align with your authentic self and trust your ability to create the life you desire. The number 9, also appearing twice, signifies the completion of a cycle, endings, and the potential for new beginnings. It is a call to embrace your higher purpose. That's what this reading is all about. So I hope you enjoyed this reading today. Let me know what you think down below, if this is for you. I hope everything's okay for you. I want to send you my love, and I want to send you some healing. And I will see you all in another one very shortly. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.